said you were gonna do?
You know what? Like I said, my flight left at 4 in the morning. I enjoyed my family. I talked about the fight. You know, by the time I got done talking about the fight and hugging everybody, you know, I went right to the club, right to the airport, and went back to Detroit.
So no hoes at the club?
No, none of that.
So, but getting into your career, man, are you still thinking you give a rematch to Jermell Charlo, or are you looking elsewhere?
Oh no, I mean that's next. That's next on the list. You know, right now, like I said, it's either him or her. You know what I mean? So I might as well do it again. You know, that's one of those things you do for legacy. So I'm ready to do it again, and probably like early spring, late spring, or early summer, and do it again for all the controversy and all the naysayers.
Will you have to improve and be an even better fighter the second time around to win it once again?
To be honest, I honestly don't think so. You know, I honestly don't think so, but. You know what I mean? You know, fighting is about adjustments. You know, I mean, it's easy for me to say I don't have to right now, but you know, then I have to. You know what I mean? So you know, fighting is just about adjustments. It's about preparing yourself well. It's about mentally preparing yourself, physically preparing yourself, and then you know, when fight time comes on, I'll be all that.
Have you got a chance to go back and watch the fight on tape? And did you think the commentators didn't give you enough credit in the fight?
I mean, the commentation was biased. It was super biased. I watched it one time. It was super biased, and you know, I'm so surprised that it became something so biased with fighters. You know what I mean? Not just announcers or guys that went to school to do that. You know, these were real live fighters, the ones that you know picked up in the sport, and people that we looked after that was so biased. So you know what? The judges got it right. You know, that's all I'm gonna say is the judges got it right.
How are you gonna beat them the second time?
Like I said, it's just about adjustments. It's easy for me to say I can go out there and pressure him or go out there and box him again. You know, it's all about adjustments. You know, if he give me the same avenue, I'm gonna do the same thing. You know, if he give me something different, we'll go do something different.
Tony, were you surprised? Obviously, in the ring, you got the victory. You feel like it was clear to you. Were you surprised by kind of the reaction by the boxing public and everything afterwards that you know it seemed to be a controversy?
You know what? Like I said, the controversy came from guys that has never probably put on a boxing glove before, or guys that's not fans of art of the sport. You know, everybody that's an art of the sport: Teddy Atlas, Keith Thurman, Terrence Crawford, you know, Andre Durrell, Anthony Durrell. You know, all those Sean Porters, that all those guys that students and teachers of the sport understood that. You know, that's what a champion is supposed to look like that, and I did what a champion is supposed to do. So, you know what I mean? All the judges got it right. You know what I mean? Like when you go into a fight and everybody say you got your ass beat, like shit, you got your ass beat. You know what I mean? But all the judges got it right. You know, I won, and you know, true champion. I'm ready to do it again.
How does it feel to know that those, like you said, those guys who do know the sport, who are knowledgeable, like co-signed it? Yeah, like Harrison won.
You know what? Like I said, it just, you know, it's good to be. It's just good to be around those kind of it's good to be around those kind of guys that know knowledge of the game and understand that, you know what these announcers are talking about is bullshit. You know what I mean? Look at what this guy is doing. Look at the small angles he's taking. Look at the small counter steps he's doing. And you know what I mean? It's just good. It's good to inform people that don't know about boxing. You know what I mean? I think that's what those announcers are there to do, to inform those guys, you know, that don't know about boxing, that he's taking small angles here, he's taking small steps here. You know, he's not running, he's taking small steps, he's countering, he's waiting, he's patient. You know what I mean? So that's why I love Paulie Maldonado, because he educates those that don't know about the sport, and that's what those announcers are supposed to do.
Will you be going attending AB versus Pacquiao, and how do you see that fight playing out?
No, I won't. I probably won't be there. I came to Caleb's fight because that's been my long-term brother, my long-term friend for over 15 years. So, you know, it's good, man. We talked about this day, man, since we've been kids, man. And, you know, to see me do it first and then to see him come back and do it, I'm telling you boys, man, stop fucking with the B-side fighters, man. Stop fucking.
How long you know Caleb? How old were you when you guys met?
We was about 13 years old. We was about 13 years old when we first met, and I'm talking about we clicked instantly, man. It was like a click instantly, and you know, I'm so happy for him, man. I'm happy for him.
What did you think of his performance?
I thought he did amazing. I thought he actually could have been a little more patient than what he was. You know what I mean? Uzcategui, you know, he closed the gap a lot, but didn't throw a lot of punches when he closed the gap. So, you know, it allowed Caleb to kind of really just do what he wanted to do. I think certain spots he overworked himself. You know what I mean? By over punching when he didn't have to, or over moving when he didn't have to. And I thought he made a simple adjustment to just stay close in the later parts of the round, stay close, fight in close, because Uzcategui's in close game is shitty. You know what I mean? He didn't throw a lot of punches in close. I thought Caleb could have fought in close and then stepped out and then made him come back to him and then stepped in close again. So, but all in all, you know, his performance is an A+ by me. He did what it takes to win. So you can never go wrong with that.
Tony, what's the biggest change in your life since you've become champ?
Just the respect. You know what I mean? That's all you ever want when you step into the ring, man. Just respect. You know what I mean? You know, everybody acknowledges, you know, the hard work that I've been putting in since I was 5 years old. So it's just the respect for me. You know, I don't need no fame. I don't need the money. I just need the respect.
How does Jaime Munguia land in junior middleweight? And is that a fight that you're looking forward to? A fight that you want?
Man, to be honest, I don't even know why we talking about this guy until he comes over there with Al. You know what I mean? We shouldn't even be talking about Jaime Munguia. Hell of a fighter. Like I said, he's another guy that's in here doing what he's supposed to do against guys he's supposed to do it against. But we'll never know the potential of that guy until he steps in and fights somebody who's able to challenge him and help him reach his peak as a fighter. You know, all the junior middleweights is on this side. You know what I mean? Charlo, me, Hurd, Williams. You know, like the list goes on. The list goes on and on. You know who he has over there to fight. You know, eventually he's gonna run to a dead end. You know what I mean? So we don't know his potential as a fighter until he starts stepping in there with those guys who we know on this side that can fight.
What about Kell Brook? Where does he kind of land?
I think Kell Brook's a hell of a fighter. I love Kell Brook. I love Kell Brook after 147. You know what I mean? So I think he's a hell of a fighter. For me, I think that's just a fight that I want for me, you know, to go over there and do it, you know, Earl Smith did, and fight in that hostile environment, fighting that hostile crowd, and, you know, come out victorious. You know, so that's kind of a thing that's on my bucket list.
You're ready for 60, 80, 100,000 crazy UK fans booing against you?
Man, I love it. I'm telling you, man, nothing to get my dick hard more than motherfuckers booing me. You know what I'm saying?
UK, right?
Yeah, come on, man. USA.
USA, that's right.
How do you
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. And we also have a free app available on iTunes and Google Play, so make sure you go and download that. Bye Fight fans.